Hi, welcome to Rich Man Poor Motors. On my recent video where I showed you how to manually close the Astra roof, it's been brought to my attention I didn't show you actually how to lock the boot, and also a few people have been asking me how do you get into the boot in the first place. So in this video I'm going to show you how to actually get into the boot the easy way, which is with a computer, how to manually get into the boot, and also some stuff to do with the lock when on the convertible operation. So in this video I'll just jump into the car, we can get out this wind, and I'll just show you how to do it. So you unlock your boot, but the catch still isn't working. How do you open your boot? Let's get out of that wind now. So the easiest way, and by far the easiest way, is to use something like a dongle like this. So this one here in my hand, that's opcom, and I've also got maxiecu. Now I'm going to actually use maxiecu. They both work in the same sort of way and they both have the same names, but I'm going to use maxiecu. Now the reason I'm using maxiecu is because it's cheaper, but also you can use it for all different makes and models of cars. So I've got this one licensed to Opel, so that's Vauxhall Opels, but you can also have a license for what we've got here: Audi, BMW, Land Rover, Mitsubishi, Ford, etc. Has it got Ford? Yeah, Ford, etc. So if you've got more than one car in your household of different brands, then maybe this could actually be a slightly better option for you to buy than opcom. So they both work the same way. So you get your dongle and you plug it into your OBD port. So I just tilt that down so you can see. So the OBD port on here is behind the gear lever, and just in front of the handbrake. So you just remove the plastic covering and you push the dongle into your OBD port. Now once that's in, you open up your software. So I'll bring it over so you can see. I'm loading up maxiecu. So as mentioned, here's all the different brands that you can actually use. Now obviously I've got a Vauxhall Opel, so that's Opel. So this is the model, this is an Astra H, so being a twin top, so select Astra H. Year of this car is a 2007. Now when it comes to dealing with your roof and your boot, there's two systems that you need to use on here. So you've got other, which is where you find the information for the roof. So I'll be going into that on another video. I might show you a bit on this actually, but I'll go into another video. And you want to use electrical center. Now whether it's opcom or this, they call them the same things. So you want to find the rear electrical center. So you load up that module, so it's speaking to the car. You go up to tests, and then you find trunk unlocking, so you click on that, and then you choose it, so here on the top, and here it says unlock your trunk. So you click on and you listen, and that was the trunk opening. So obviously that was by far the easiest way, but the manual way is to use something like I've got here, which is I've got an electrical installation pulling fish wire, so with a hook on the end. Obviously you can sort of make up your own with, say, something like a stiff bit of wire, like say from a metal coat hanger for example, as long as it's on a pole. And what you want to do with this is you've got to fish the boot release cable. So in between your two seats, obviously you move your sort of RMS thing, you get to your hatch, drop that down. Now in the back there, So in the back here, looking up there, you can see where the hole is, the catch. Now I'll show you from the other side. So obviously my boot's already opened because I used the computer to do it, but I'll come in and I'll show you from here. So you get your fish wire and you hook it through the hole and pull the cable, and then that will pull the release and unlock your boot. Now I have done it that way, but obviously it's a bit more fiddly, might take you a few attempts to do it. So that's actually how you unlock the boot manually. So what it was pointed out, I didn't show you in the video to do with manually closing the roof, was me adjusting this catch at the end here. So I just try and put the GoPro on there. Wasn't adjusting this catch. Now this is in the lock position. What you've got to do is got to close these tines over to lock it in position. Now the easiest way is if I just open this up and show you. So this is a T25 Torx. So I'll just remove this plastic cap. So now I've removed this plastic cap, I can actually show you what goes on inside. Put that in my pocket. Right. So in here you have the locking tines that go over your boot lid, and this stops this from moving up. I'll move it out of the way in a minute. And down here you've got a microswitch which tells the computer when this is in the lock position, and you've got another microswitch which tells you when it's in the open position. So if I just I'm not suggesting that you actually force it open like I just did. This is just to show you. So this is in your free position when it's allowed to move. And is it showing it on here? I'll get closer to it. And these are the two micro switches that operate and tell the boot whether it's in its open or closed state. So I'll just go down to there. And these are the micro switches. So back into the car, if I go to other, electronic hardtop, so if I now go onto the live parameters, I'll just select everything. So it shows you here, trunk lid latch contact switch is open. So I'll just show you how to close that up and we'll come back to this. So that's telling you that that switch there is pressed and this one is unpressed. So what you do, put that into place and then you just rotate that into down all the way. But what you've got to make sure is, if you can see this micro switch down here, you want to make sure that one is closed. So we go back into the car. So now on the computer you can see the trunk lid latch contact switch that shows that it's closed. Trunk lid switch says it's active. And what you can see is when you close the boot, it's now working with the catch. There you go, trunk lid latch switch closed. So that's how to do all the mechanism on your lock. So I just got to put the plastic cover back in place for everyday driving. It was pointed out to me that I didn't actually show that in doing the hardtop video. I think that's because basically I'm got to fix the hardtop, so I didn't I wasn't really interested in using the boot, so I just actually closed it, and I don't think I showed it. But if you were wanting to drive around in the car and stop the annoying beep as you're driving along, then obviously that is what's causing the beep. And if you've got problems with your boot not opening, then it more than likely is actually something to do with a fault in your roof. So it's best to get that sorted now. So if you need to know how to manually close the roof, then please click on the link above. So I've just got to fix the wing flaps on this roof, and I'll be posting a video when I do that. And I'm also going to show you a video in an upcoming video where I show you all the computer settings from when the roof's in its closed position to the roof is in its open position, and what things change as it goes through its motion. So if you've got something like opcom or maxiecu that I used here, and you got a setting on your computer and you think, well, where does that relate to? Which bit of that, should it be saying it's active or inactive or whatever, then please watch that video that's upcoming. So I'll put a link to above when it's actually gone live, so you'll be able to click on that and watch it if you're watching this video in the next few weeks or months, etc. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in another video. Cheers, bye.